on Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's. It's game day 2 for Great Britain, and what a big game it is. They are playing the 17th best team in the world, Kazakhstan, and look how close these two dressing rooms are. Kazakhstan on the right, Great Britain on the left. These are going to be so close together come face-off. Well, let's take a walk inside the Great Britain dressing room. What a special place to be, and what an honour to get inside and to see the work of the room done by Smallsy. Hello Smallsy. Done by Taff as well here on our side. Hello Taff. All right, great room. Thanks for all your hard work. This is right inside, and this is the site that will greet the boys when they come here just ahead of face-off. So how did GB do in their first game? Well, they stunned the ice hockey world with an amazing 3-1 victory over the 15th seed Slovenia. That was exceptional for GB. What a great start, and what can they do today against Kazakhstan? Let's find out with Seth Bennett.
Dowd will take it to the red and just chip in. He'll go chasing on his own. Did well there, Dowd. Kazakhstan under pressure. Matthew Myers, that big body in the right wing corner. Sends it into the corner again. Ferrara is bumped. The referee gets in the way. Myers battles on the boards. GB have a chance out in front. Shot and score! What a finish, Luke Ferrara! GB lead Kazakhstan! Fine finish. Myers with a donkey work, and when the pass came out, Ferrara with his first international goal gives GB the edge. 17:27 remaining in the period. Kazakhstan 0, Great Britain 1.
Yeah, it was great play by Matt Myers. He does all the work here, and then all of a sudden, don't know who that is. No,
Brooks.
Brooks, that's right. He gets the puck out there. Nice, great pass actually, and super shot. And let's see what this goalie's made of now. This is his first goal against him in international play here for Kazakhstan.
They're playing the third man really high in the zone as Hammond sweeps it out towards Dowd. Push towards Davis in the corner. Here's Hammond, nice interplay. Here's Dowd, misses the net. That was beautiful from Great Britain.
Maybe the best player of the whole tournament so far.
Here is Phillips, goes rink wide. O'Connor lets this one fly. His rebound comes out. Davis is there. Great pressure from GB. Tipped out in front again, and now it's going to come the other way. It's going to be a goal's in, but GB have it back again. It's with Dowd. Man out in front. Dowd looks for a seam. He finds it. O'Connor shoots, deflects high. Oh my goodness. Kazakhstan are on the rack at the moment.
The goalie's really pissed, I'll tell you. He's all over the place with that. He's all over. You can see him with his chin out yelling at the players when this is all over. And hey, they're playing well, and they're doing what they have to do. Just keep another goal, be nice, but make sure they now know that they're in a game Kazakhstan did, and that's the most important thing.
How good was that passing play?
Fantastic.
Swindlehurst on the near side boards will take his time. They're still 4-on-4, and now the power play begins, and GB have given easy zone entry to Kazakhstan, who have it behind the back of the net. Michaelis on this left side. Michaelis goes back towards the blue line. Kaiser to Michaelis again. They're looking for the guy back door.
Yep.
It's just shut in time, the route through. Michaelis tries to make the pass, now goes the other way. What a goal. Whoa. Wonderful power play goal for Kazakhstan. They moved it all the way around, and as it came back across, they were able to fire into the unguarded net, and GB found themselves cut open, and having led this one by a goal to nil, Grents finishes in style, and it's tied at 1.
Well, that's right. I mean, it's a good goal. It's not like it's a fluke. Nice passing play that comes to this second pass here is just perfect, coming across the front of the net, and they've been doing this all game trying to get across, but this is the return pass across, and it's a really, really good goal. There's nothing else you can say about it.
Hockey players are pretty territorial.
Oh God, yeah.
Whether it's about benches or locker rooms or whatever, you could just imagine the chagrin that they would show.
Exactly. You know what? I never thought that way, but you're absolutely correct.
Oh, tip shot goes out in front, and Kazakhstan have the lead. It was a high stick. The referee points at the net. Paul Swindlehurst says he believes it was above the shoulder, and you can expect this one to go upstairs. Well, the officials go straight over to the bench, and they're going to have a chat with the coaching staff. And I think this was going to go to video review. Let's have a look on the screen, Darryl. What are you seeing?
I don't know. I didn't see it from that angle. Okay, goal.
Goal given.
Okay.
Well, the decision on the ice stood in the end.
Yeah.
Here's Steve Lee in his own zone, looking for a pass. He finds Dowd, who's going to step away. Dowd with good strength to bring it into the offensive zone. Banks one that comes off the skates of the defenseman. Nearly picks out Ben Davies. Now behind the back of the net. GB will try and build again. It's out towards Swindlehurst. Lets this one go. Nearly falls to Davies at the side of the net. And then back come Kazakhstan. They have it in the zone. Krushin. And now the opportunity. What a finish that was. Oh. Starchenko with a snapshot that beats Ben Bowes low. And in the blink of an eye, GB go from being tied in this game to trailing Kazakhstan by 3-1.
Yeah, that it's not that you could see it coming, but you knew it could happen. And this is exactly the way they play. They take it, and now they get their opportunity. Boom. And Great Britain have played okay since the last goal, but they've been a little bit slow, and they've given this guy way too much space to actually shoot the puck. You know, and these are the mistakes that earlier in the game were happening, but nothing. They weren't getting anything out of it. Now a quick little bit of sloppiness, and then now they score a goal.
Face off this time won. Dowd couldn't pull it back, and so it's with the Kazakhstan team trying to work this one out in front. Great save, and then it bobbles through. Bounds. It was lovely play again, and it was that Starchenko. This time Kazakhstan looking for a fifth. And GB are now short-handed. That's a really good point. That was a 4-on-4 goal.
Yep. And
the power play still to come. They've got to be so careful. Chance back door. Couldn't get the shot off. Yep. Could be another opportunity here. Bounce spreads himself and makes a good save.
Yep. They're not making that first shot on the pass across because they know Bounds can come across really, really quick to take that. They scored their first goal like that, and they're trying it again now and over again.
Markelov makes a nice pass, and the shot comes in and they score again. It's squibbed all the way through. Lukaiser was there. He was the one with the effort, and it may well be he who is credited with the goal. And GB just opened up again defensively. His second of the game, and Kazakhstan now lead by 5-1.
So it's just, and that comes from a little bit of stress, a little bit overworking here. They just need to take their times and start playing the way they should be playing, or they have been playing.
Well, Kazakhstan have a sixth. A jump of celebration, but Great Britain are now finding themselves facing a bit of a thumping here. The Kazakhstan fans can celebrate.
Yep.
And in the end, GB will only have to watch as Asatov will take the credit for this one and plaudits from the bench. Here is Lakovic. It was some power play goal, though. The other was 4-on-4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right before the power play began.
It was.
So Kazakhstan looking for a seventh hit. And now the great block by Bettridge did really well to get across, and that's hurt him. Yep. He's in an awful lot of pain as now they go backdoor looking for that one-timer again from Michalis. So Michalis will step in again to the top of the circle. He's teasing the shot, goes backdoor with the pass. Whistle is down, he's on the ice. The puck comes out in front again. GB blocked through. Lee building very, very quiet right now. Michalis again shoots this one. Second chance, stopped on the goal line by Whistle.
Great stop.
Does really, really well.
Yep. That's a great stop by Jackson.
Yeah, Whistle will get the replay of this as a second chance, and he stopped it right on the line.
Yep.
There's GB coming again. It's with Liam Cook. Snaps this one side netting. He's out there playing 4-on-4 hockey. He's one of those players who will enjoy that experience.
I think Ben's found a few guys that he didn't actually like while he was playing in Kazakhstan. A couple of people who just ran after there.
Well, this game is coming to a close, and Kazakhstan are going to find themselves on the right end of a 6-1 victory for Great Britain, though. This will mean they have an awful lot of work to do. No surprises that Kazakhstan won, but the margin of victory will be something that concerns Pete Russell and the rest of his coaching staff. Let's go down to the bench and get some reaction.
Thanks, Seth. Adam, what do you think the difference in the end was between the two sides?
They skated a little better than us tonight, and then they controlled the play a little better than us. And obviously, obviously their goaltender was. We had to do a little more. We had to get a little more second chances in front of them, and they played a good game. We knew that was a good hockey team, and we needed to take our chances when we got them. And we got one early there, and I thought we were really good for the first period. I think we ran out a little bit of gas there in the second and third because that's a fast hockey team. We're chasing them around a bit.
At 1-0, around about 10 minutes, you had a spell where Kazakhstan chased shadows. There was about 3 good chances. If that goes in there, do you think it's a different game?
Yeah, I think there's a whole, you can go up and down, and I'm sure we'll clip all those and wonder where the game went wrong. But, I mean, that's a good hockey team right there, and we knew that coming into the game. So there's not, you got to play again tomorrow. This is a long week, so we have to just kind of forget about this one. Do the right things tonight to make sure that we're ready to go tomorrow, because tomorrow's a really big hockey game. And
also, I guess, positives to take off 5-on-5 quite often. Again, you've matched a team who's ranked 7 or 8 places above you.
Yeah, this is a confident group here, and obviously they want to prove themselves and to come into this tournament and want to stay here and show that they belong. And that's, these guys I'm very confident that we'll show up tomorrow and put in a great performance.
Okay, thank you. So the reaction from GB's 6-1 defeat by Kazakhstan. Seth Bennett commentated on the game for the BBC. Seth, what was the big difference tonight?
Well, I think you look at the early stages of the game, they go 1-0 up, Luke Ferrara scores, great finish, and Kazakhstan are on the back foot. GB have 2 or 3 other great chances. Mike Hammond's opportunity, probably the best of the lot. They didn't take it. Had it gone to 2-0 at that stage, the goalie makes 2 or 3 good saves, one particularly on Ben Davis. Had it gone to 2 or 3 at that point, it would have been a very different story. GB don't take the chances when they have that possession, when they dominate the game, and then all of a sudden they make a couple of daft decisions. Go on the power play, take a penalty. Power play goal comes back and haunts them in the net. Second goal comes, GB on the power play, take a penalty, go to 4-on-4 play. They score 4-on-4, they then have a power play after that. And of course, there's that long old wait as well, which made a big difference in the game. Why it made a bigger difference to GB than Kazakhstan, I don't know, but it did. It really seemed to stop the flow of the game, and Kazakhstan moved on. Now, all of that said, Kazakhstan were the better team. They scored some quality goals from some of their quality players. They've got a lot of KHL talent out there, and make no mistake about it, they are the class of the whole of this tournament. And GB now have to hope that Kazakhstan will go and do this in their remaining 3 fixtures. If they do that, well, then it's 5 teams playing for 1 place. That's not a terrible situation for Great Britain to be in.
Yeah, I spoke to Jonathan Phillips after the game, and it's very much different from when GB were here 5 years ago. They didn't compete then, but as you mentioned, everything's up for grabs, and that's great. You'd have ripped your hand off if you said after 2 games GB would have 3 points.
Yeah. Absolutely. Anything out of this game would have been a bonus for Great Britain. The key thing is that they don't take anything away from it in a negative sense. They don't take a 6-1 scoreline and be stewing on it overnight, knowing they have to come back, knowing they have to play Poland, which is going to be a completely different game. Poland are big, they're strong, they have some faster players, but GB have beaten them. In each of the last 2 or 3 years, when they've played Poland, they've got positive results against them. They know Poland. There's no surprises, there's no tricks. So if GB can go out and play somewhere close to their best, then there's no reason why they can't get a positive result. And then you're looking at them winning 2 of 3 games. If you can win 2 against Poland, Hungary and Italy, potentially you've done enough to take that 2nd place. And the other thing is that Slovenia are going to wake up at some point this week. And you suspect they're going to get a result somewhere down the line. So that could also go and help GB. Big positive out of today as well for me was the 3rd period play of Liam Kirk. I think he really gave Pete Russell some food for thought. I know he's been carrying an injury. Looked to me like he was somewhere close to full fitness. He gives GB something a bit different, a bit of offense. He had 2 shifts. He created 3 scoring opportunities on them. And it kind of went from there, and that was, absolutely crucial.
Thanks, Seth. Seth Bennett from BBC Radio 5 Live Sports Extra. There's commentary again tomorrow on there and on the BBC Sport website, and free sports coverage with Aaron Murphy and Paul Adey. GB against Poland tomorrow. There'll be plenty of reaction and previews on Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's.